Hi everybody, this is Crypto Rich working with you to get rich with crypto, and as you can see there, it's October the 17th, 2017, 2042 British summertime, which is 1 hour ahead of UTC. And in this video, I am going to be talking about Electroneum. Now this is the homepage of the website, electroneum.com. I've linked to it in the description below, and the 10% bonus ends in 1 day, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Now, before I go into what I'm going to talk about, let me remind you, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a hobby investor. I just share about the stuff that I do. Don't take this as financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and don't invest any more than you're willing to lose. And finally, thank you so much to all the new subscribers. Thank you to the old subscribers who are hanging around and watching. Thank you for all the comments. It seems to me I'm getting more and more comments. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your contributions. And now let's get on with this. I'm going to go to this page here where I've logged into my login at my.electroneum.com, and I'm going to refresh the page. So look at this number of token sale users, 216,836. Okay, and this was a couple of minutes ago. We're going to come back to this page right at the end. 216,910. I'm going to move that to the back here. Okay, all right. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how the Electroneum sale is going. I'm also going to let you know something that I'm doing on the channel with regards to Electroneum. And there's also a newsletter from Richard Ells, the CEO of Electroneum. Now, the bonus sale, let me show the bonus, there is a 10% bonus that ends at midnight UTC on Wednesday. So tomorrow midnight, which is what time is that UTC? That is 1 a.m. on Thursday morning, but midnight Wednesday UTC, the 10% bonus ends. There's an affiliate code in the description below. If you use that affiliate code, you'll get an extra 1% bonus. Basically what that means, if you pay $100 worth, you would get $110 worth of Electroneum, and if you use the affiliate code, you'll get $111 worth of Electroneum. Okay, now let's have a look here. You can see the first 7 days there was a 50% bonus, 14th to 20th of September, and I found out about this just towards the tail end, and I bought some Electroneum. I first bought some Electroneum at the 50% rate. Then there was a week, 7 days of 40% bonus, 7 days of 30% bonus, 7 days of 20% bonus, 7 days of 10% bonus. We're at the tail end of that, and now, well, after that, as of Thursday, a minute past midnight, it's going to be no bonus at all other than from the affiliate code until the ICO ends on the 31st of October. Now, if you are going to buy some, I recommend you don't leave it till the last minute here. There were a few weeks ago, there was the website was overrun by the number of people wanting to buy the tokens, and they had to shut down. It also happened during the day because I've been monitoring the number of people registering on the website and making the purchases. And there were times where the website shut down again, brief periods. I noticed one when I was online. And they brought it back on, but they did say in the Telegram channel they're being overwhelmed. And human beings, the way they are, I think what's likely is just before midnight on the 18th of October, there'll just be an incredible mad rush. If you're going to get it, don't wait till then. All right, this is an email that I got that was sent out to people who've registered. This is from Electroneum, and I'm going to read this out to you, but I'm going to look at it from the browser here. So, hi everyone. Firstly, please avoid replying to this email if you have a problem. I'm sending out over 130,000 emails from my account, and it's clogged up with support requests. So what's happening is the demand is overwhelming. It's been less than a week since I last emailed, but what a week. We've gone from 60,000 contributors a week ago to a whopping 130,000, and we're getting an additional 1,000 per hour as I type. Now that has changed. This email arrived in my inbox 16th of October, which is yesterday, at 3 p.m. UTC. And they were up to 130. Well, as you saw earlier, it's, what was it? 216,000. Electroneum has really struck a chord with the public and the excitement is overwhelming. Electroneum was tweeted about by Harry Redknapp, a famous English former footballer. We didn't pay him to do that, but we do appreciate it. And then he links to some articles that have come out of Harry Redknapp, this former soccer football manager, tweeting about it. This kind of, and I'll come to those in a second, this kind of exposure has been really good for Electroneum, and we've had a number of high-profile people approach us. So I can't tell you how excited we are to launch the app after the token sale. Remember that study by Cambridge University that suggests there were 3 million Bitcoin users in May 2017? We've already got 3 or 4% of that. Now, I think Electroneum are on track of having at least 500,000 users by the end of the crowd sale, which means that it would have a sixth of the number of Bitcoin users there are. And Bitcoin's been around for 2009, well established. Okay, so then he says the 10% bonus is still available. I'm going to link to this in the description below so you can read it at your leisure. The Telegram group is now over 8,500 members. So this is as of 3 p.m. UTC, Monday the 16th of October. And I looked before I started this video and it's over 11,000 members. So they've had more than 3,000 people join in just over 24 hours. And it's only going to get busier and busier and busier, I think. Okay, so this is the article from the Daily Telegraph. Now, for those of you not in the United Kingdom, the Daily Telegraph is one of the best-selling broadsheet papers, a large paper. And in this article, they talk about the price of Bitcoin, but they also talk about the tweet from Harry Redknapp, former football manager. Here we go. The hype around Bitcoins and cryptocurrency has led to a host of celebrity endorsements for sales from the likes of Paris Hilton, boxer Floyd Mayweather, and DJ Khaled, who've used their social media profiles to promote the risky sale of digital tokens. The latest endorsement comes from football manager Harry Redknapp, who has tweeted out his backing for digital coin Electroneum, one of the first British digital currencies which claims to be for the average guy. Redknapp tweeted, "Proper excited about mobile cryptocurrency. I'm in. Get involved." That, by the way, is my impression of a soccer manager. Redknapp has previously claimed he doesn't know what an email is and doesn't know how to send a text message. And there's his tweet, and underneath that, from Electroneum, Harry has bought some Electroneum and isn't being paid for this. He's just excited, as are the other 70,000 Electroneum buyers so far. October the 12th, 12:38 p.m. 70,000 Electroneum buyers. And right now we have 216,910. At least when I clicked on this at the beginning of the video. Okay, then also there's an article. Maidstone-based Electroneum says it will provide an app for digital currency storage and mining new coins and a platform for users to trade currency from mobile games. Its website claims to have already raised 12 million in its token sale. Electroneum claims to be a simpler cryptocurrency limited to 2 decimal place system. Electroneum said Redknapp was not paid to endorse the currency. Okay, now there's an article from Bloomberg. ICO's Marxism and Credit Reports. So this article covers many different subjects. And you all know Bloomberg, which is what is Bloomberg? Oh, it's a TV, does financial reports. And here we go. Here we go. I put the red line in so I'd catch it. Former Tottenham Hotspur, Birmingham City manager Harry Redknapp has hooked himself up to an ICO, and it's a fun one. It has a glorious name, Electroneum, and as Khadim Shaba points out, it features innovations like sending and receiving payments with the convenience of simple QR code scanning and the right number of decimal points. So cryptocurrencies often have relatively low coin numbers. For instance, Bitcoin only has a maximum of 21 million coins. What this means is that the whole coins tend to have a large value, and thus real-world transactions for small amounts of money tend to look rather strange to humans. We're quite used to swapping coins for things, but if you bought a can of Coke with Bitcoin at the moment, you would pay something like three noughts, 0.000391 Bitcoin. This is not a very human number. We have made Electroneum's blockchain have 21 billion coins, which will move the decimal places forward. So here's a little reference to Electroneum in Bloomberg. Now, of course, there was the article in The Guardian, another broadsheet paper in the newspaper in the UK, which I referred to in a previous video, and I'll come to those videos in a moment. This is the University of Cambridge. Oh no, this is not. This is a monthly reach of national newspapers and their websites in the United Kingdom. So the Daily Mail is a tabloid paper. It's the most read. Then you've got the Sun and the Sun on Sunday. Then you've got the Guardian with I wish this would go away. Let's go over this side. 10,648 print run, and then the Daily Telegraph and the Sunday Telegraph, 10,286. So these two have both covered the Harry Redknapp tweet. Now remember, I have talked in previous videos, I will talk again about one of the strengths that Electroneum has is the marketing magic behind it. You can take a mediocre burger and make it the best selling burger all over the world. Okay, this is the article about research that Cambridge University had done. And I will link to this in the description below. More than 3 million people are estimated to be actively using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. So if we have over 500,000, then that would mean Electroneum would have a sixth of the user base for Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies, based on the figures from this article. That's incredible for a new coin. And it is one of the things that Electroneum are out to accomplish, which is to lower the threshold for people using cryptocurrencies and to make them easy for people to use, make them accessible. Okay, so I have done a series of deep dives. For those of you who are new to the channel, or if this is your first time visiting, thank you so much. One of the things that I specialize in, I really love doing, are deep dives, where I take a particular aspect of a coin that strikes me, that I'm interested in, and I delve deep into that aspect. So here's some of the deep dives I've done on Electroneum. This is the first interview I had with Richard Els. This is a 37-minute, 34-second interview where he explains the whole thing, and you're learning from the guy that owns the company, that helped set it all up. So from real expert. So I'll link to the playlist at the end of the video and also in the description below, so you can watch that if you haven't watched it already. But one thing I want to show you, and we'll go through this, right? I uploaded this on September the 19th. I think I interviewed him on September the 18th. And this is the dashboard then. And the number of people registered on September the 18th was 9,185 people. 9,185 on September the 18th. It's now October the 17th, and we have 216,910. So that's the interview with Richard Els. And here, how to buy Electroneum before it gets more expensive. I uploaded this on September the 27th. So this was during the 40% bonus period. And in this video, I explain how the actual mechanics of purchasing Electroneum, and the number of registered 19,948. So it went from 9,000 to 19,900 in the space of about a week. 19,948, and we are now at 216,910. So that's that video. Then this video, Deep Dive Amise Go, Electroneum and the Unbanked of the World. So one of the things that's not talked about much, I think, about Electroneum is the difference that it makes to the unbanked. Now, in this video, I talk about what I mean by the unbanked. Those in Africa, India, other parts of the world that aren't as well developed as the UK or Europe or North America or Australia, where people don't have access to banking facilities. And this does put a cap on how much money they can earn, because they can't get access to credit. They can't get access to, cheap credit. And they're not able to transact so freely and easily as someone who has, access to banking. Think about it. If, wherever you are, you don't have access to banking, how are you going to make a large purchase? You're going to have to carry the cash around. You keep it at home. It ain't safe. You don't get any interest on it. Not that you get any interest on it nowadays, right? And it may be tricky for you to buy any Bitcoin unless you're going to use localbitcoins.com. So Electroneum is going to be really, really useful for the unbanked because it's going to bring them into the economic sector because people will be able to send money as easily as sending or receiving a text from their smartphones. And the way that the coins are numbered and the number of coins makes that a really viable proposition. So in this video, I do a deep dive into the whole unbanking aspect of Electroneum, and I also talk about Omise Go, which is designed to address the unbanked, to support the unbanked and bring them into the formal sector. And then here's another deep dive I did about the marketing. Is Electroneum all hype or is it a hit? And this one was 45 minutes long. I do, I want you to listen, watch all of them and comment and subscribe and tell us what you think and your contributions as well, stuff like that, right? But this is what I mean. If you're new to the channel, by a deep dive, I just look at a particular aspect, and here I look at the marketing, and I am planning to do more on the marketing. And this I published on October the 3rd, and there were 29,000 people registered. So that's that's 2 weeks ago, 14 days ago. 29,000 people registered, and here we are 2 weeks later, 216,910. At least that was the case when I started recording this, but we shall see. Okay, what I'm going to be doing over the next few days or so is I'm going to be delving into other aspects of Electroneum, and instead of doing one large deep dive, I'm going to do a series of small, shorter videos, which are going to, hopefully shorter, which are going to dig into different aspects of Electroneum. So you're going to find out more about it. I do invite you to subscribe, and so you'll be notified of when those videos come out. Okay, now if you want to take part in the token sale, there is a link in the description below. What happens if you use that link? You get a 1% bonus in addition to the 10% bonus you're already getting. If you use that link after midnight UTC on Wednesday, you will get a 1% bonus and no other bonus. If you use it before, you'll get a total of 11% bonus. And that takes you to this page. You create an account here. Sorry, you click on there, you create an account. And actually, I don't want to click on that because this is a frozen page. I'm actually logged in on the other websites. But what you would do is you'd click on this and then you'd create a password, your email, and then you go in and you can make purchases, and you can watch that on the previous videos I've done about how to do that. But it's pretty simple. It's a very, very easy to use website to Electroneum's credit. What else did I think? That's it on that. And what's on this page? Oh, yes. Oh, on here, if you click on this website, this page, it takes you to this page. One day, 3 hours and 59 minutes counting, which is till the Electroneum sale ends, the 10% bonus ends, and also on here you can find links to the white paper and read up more about the coin and find out whether this is something that you do want to invest in. So I do invite you to do your own due diligence. And for those of you who are new, who want to learn about this currency, it's a fork off Monero, which is a fork off Bitcoin. Anonymous transactions. The transactions are private. It takes about a minute to send, so it's pretty fast, much faster than Bitcoin. And there are no transaction fees. No transaction fees. Bitcoin has a transaction fee. Litecoin has a transaction fee. Dash has a transaction fee. This token has no transaction fee. So you can send money from one mobile app to another mobile app at no charge. The mobile app is available for Android. It's not yet available for Apple, and that's not because of Electroneum. That's because of Apple. And I'll discuss this in some of the later videos I'm going to do. And it's a phone where you can actually earn money by mining and by playing a game which they're going to launch. Okay. Now before I finish up, let's refresh this page. $217,405. So we've added something like I should have kept a number. We've added 500 new registered users in the time it's taken me to do this video. Wow. And the other figures, 2.9 billion Electroneum sold. That's an American billion, otherwise a British billion, it would be 2.9 thousand million. 30,000 ETH raised and 3,134 Bitcoin raised. Okay, please click the like button if you found this useful. Please share, subscribe, donate to Run to Rescue. They take your Bitcoin and use it to rescue women and children who've been trafficked. This is please do subscribe so you find out about other Electroneum videos that I'm going to be doing soon. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.